And how awesome is it to get a shout out from Coach Saban on game day?
Short pass complete left side with blockers. That'll bring up a 3rd and 2. The captain Gavin Bartholomew picks up 5 yards.
And allow him to be special on the outside. He's very difficult to tackle.
On 3rd and 2, keep it on the ground up the middle, trying to be more physical than the team from Youngstown State. It's a 3-yard gain for Davis, the LSU transfer.
This Pitt ball club is the pace that they go with on offense.
Holstein with a clean pocket, fires a strike out to the 45-yard line. Kenny Johnson, the sophomore from York, PA, on the receiving end. Trips to the top of your screen. Holstein gonna run for it. Got a hole to midfield before being stopped. It's a 6-yard gain and another Pitt first down. Now through 3 weeks, Holstein has been racking up the awards. Gonna run again, and he's got a lot of green grass in front of him. Inside the 20-yard line, the redshirt freshman picks up 31 yards. The senior linebacker.
And once again, you see the linemen climbing up, covering up those linebackers, and what they've been able to do is double those defensive tackles up.
Day Reynolds out there as well. He's number 3. Who will he go to here? Checks it down to the running back Davis near the goal line. He's going to be down about 2 feet shy after a 14-yard pickup. It is 1st and goal, Pittsburgh. Rolling right, throwing. Williams was the motion man, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown. TD pass number 10 on the young season for Holstein, and the Panthers are on the board first.
By Pitt, they went with the motion, and Youngstown State got caught up in all of the traffic and was not able to get over there. The defender's trying to get there, but there's so much traffic he can't clear the traffic to get over.
High snap. Brungard falls on it, takes a shot. All the way back inside the 5-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard for this Penguins offense.
And this is not what Coach Phillips wanted in a ball game like this. You cannot have these types of plays early. It lets me know that they're nervous about what they're having to do as far as assignment football, because you're centered.
Bo Brungard, a sophomore from New Middletown, Ohio, hands it off. Good surge out across the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's about all you can hope for. Return against North Carolina last year, very dangerous. Stands at midfield, has to give ground to the 40. Johnson makes the first man miss. That's a nice return to set up Pittsburgh with its 2nd drive of the afternoon. To beat West Virginia in another epic performance. Pass complete to Mumpfield, the Akron transfer. Yards after catch, a big thing for the 6'1" senior out of Decula High School in Georgia.
Allowing him to make a play in space.
17-yard pickup. Give it to Carter up the middle. He's got a huge hole, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. A 25-yard scamper for the 6th year from Margate, Florida. He is now 24 years old and always runs hard.
Guard and left tackle, a good job pulling, getting around the line of scrimmage, getting up in the hole and giving him space to get up the field. He basically ran through the hole under catch me if you can, and he gets to the end zone untouched.
Jawan Hall, Jaden Gilbert back deep to receive. It's Hall who's taken the place of the injured Latrell Fordham, and he gets out near the 20-yard line. Tom Zach in motion. Brungard. Nowhere to go. Tracked down from behind and dropped for a loss. Rasheem Biles.
And one of the things Brungard is going to have trouble with is going east and west against this defense. They are coming and flowing down.
On the field for the first time, the running back who stays in to pass protect. Brungard running for his life again. Able to get out of bounds. But once again, the Pittsburgh defense making things tough. Under pressure, gets it away, and it's a good one. Johnson retreats again, back to the 25-yard line. Once again, though, Johnson doing a nice job of getting that yardage back on the return. Derek Davis, the running back with Eli Holstein. Davis gets the call on 1st down, and he's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Making plays for this Youngstown State ball club.
Holstein, all kinds of time. Now he's going to tuck it and run again. but he's not going to get there. Going to come up just a bit short of a first down. Looks like he got about 9.
They've been so close to their own goal line.
Well, there's the first down, and plenty more for Derek Davis Jr.
And running past the quarterback's level.
Holstein down the sideline, has a man, and it's caught at the 5-yard line by Raphael Poppy Williams, his 10th catch of the young season. But a flag down at the 45-yard line. Will this play stand?
Automatic first down.
Andrew Centofanti, junior linebacker from Poland, Ohio, with a penalty marker. They fake the handoff to him. Holstein tries to fight his way in, and he has got himself a touchdown.
And Holstein scored on this play, but Kerryon Martin did everything you could possibly do. He stayed with the motion man, not allowing Holstein to throw.
Their total offense is now minus 14 yards. Well, that's a little bit of positive yardage and then some by Ethan Wright, the former Cincinnati Bearcat. Pushes the pile out to about the 35-yard line. Now his head coach at Youngstown State, back when Phillips was a UC assistant. There's Tom Zach with his first catch. And our first down of the afternoon for Youngstown State, a 9-yard pass play. Fakes the handoff, finds a man right out of the backfield, and the Penguins have something cooking. Tries to bounce it outside, then cuts it up. He's got himself a first down. Chief Borders up front defensively for Pitt. Another big play for this Youngstown State offense. Bo Brungard on the crossing pattern has a completion. King Ethan Wright, couple of running backs in there with Brungard. Out of the backfield, it's Wright on the receiving end, lowers his shoulder, gets to the 30-yard line, and that'll bring up third down at about 10. Andrew Lastovka, sophomore place kicker. From 46 yards, it is good. A new season long for Lastovka, and they would keep the tearaway jerseys, Forrest, and use them themselves. Pass complete to Poppy Williams. It's a big explosive out to midfield for the Panthers. With your own Penguins tearaway jerseys to use out in the yard for pickup football games. Eli Holstein with a flag thrown. Wide open tight end in the middle of the field is Jake Overman. He's tripped up inside the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh very nearly had the interception. Little sidearm pass to Kenny Johnson. The Penguins defense was ready for him. Jalen Castleberry. Holstein dropped the snap, picks it up, throws to the end zone, and a wide open receiver. It's a 10-yard touchdown for Kenny Johnson.
Interesting on this play, because Holstein dropped the ball, that allowed the receiver enough time to break down Mekhi Shaheed, on the outside, not Mekhi Shaheed.
Penguins took it 47 yards on 11 plays for a field goal to the air on first down. It's a completion out to Trow. Penguins are 1 of 4 on third down today. Moving the pocket to the right. Brungard looking back across the field. Nobody's open. Gets what he can. Ethan Wright, the running back. Hand the football to him. He had nowhere to go. Hit behind the line of scrimmage by Nate Matlack.
And he comes in unblocked. The offensive tackle has to do a better job.
Brungard, eyes downfield, has a man in double coverage. Was it intercepted? Indeed it was. Kyle Lewis, another pass here today.
And I thought Brungard could have went to number 6, Luke Hensley, the underneath route. He tried to get it all on that play. You've got to go with what the defense gives you. He tried to get too much. Go underneath, but a great job by the Pitt defender to eyeball him and get. They will be where they're supposed to be when they come to the top of their route.
Daniel Carter, the running back, takes the handoff, kicks it outside with room to run. He beats his man on the edge and is going to make it into the end zone for a touchdown. 43 yards, and Pitt just continues to roll here on homecoming.
Daniel Carter out of Aquinas High School in South Florida. You see the big fella. He can play running back, he can play fullback or tailback. He's great at pass pro, catching it out of.
No doubt.
He wasn't the biggest guy in the world.
Deshaun Watley is the running back with his first carry. The sophomore from Cleveland with a gain of 6. They were picked to finish 7th in the Missouri Valley Conference. South Dakota State, North Dakota State picked 1 and 2 in that league. Brungard being chased, gets rid of the football, has a man out near midfield. What a play to find Richard Dandridge.
Dandridge is on the opposite side of the formation, and he comes across. You see him put his hand up. You have to help your quarterback. I like the way he continued to flow across.
On the elevator on the hotel, very nice young man, Temple transfer, greeted me, said hello, and now he's made his first big play of the afternoon here at this NFL stadium.
Kalijah Yancey, both players, unanimous players of the year. They weren't big guys.
Brungard has a man at the 40-yard line. If he held on to it, he did. Inbounds, Max Tomczak with a first down reception. Here comes the pressure for Pitt. Biles after the quarterback, who gets rid of the football to Tomczak. Yards after the catch. It's a first down for the Penguins before Ryland Gandy made the stop. Tomczak on there. He's got a core of veteran coaches who he can trust. Straight up the gut, Ethan Wright. Able to gain 2, maybe 3 yards. Give him 4 yards on the pickup. Made it to the second round. Brungard with a slow mesh point. The Pitt defense was not fooled as Rasheem Biles tackles Tyshawn King. A key third down. Brungard has looked good on this drive with his 4th completion. It's a big one. All the way to the end zone. A 25-yard touchdown by Cyrus Trout.
Fellas, some love on this play. Number 73, David Metzler. Watch him get out to the outside. He doesn't get a knockout block, but he gets just enough of the defender to allow the receiver Trout to.
Daniel Carter back in there. He's already run for 2 touchdowns today. Bartholomew motions to the right as Holstein takes a shot and has a man. C.J. Lee makes the cut. It's an 82-yard touchdown play from Eli Holstein. New day for the Pittsburgh offense with a new offensive coordinator, the new quarterback, and the infusion of talent from the FCS level.
Well, I'll tell you what K. Bell did. You know, excuse me, not K. Bell, but when you look at what Holstein did on that play, once again, he did a good job of reading what the defense gave him, and they gave him man coverage on the outside. He knew he had a speed receiver on the outside, and a good job by Lee to stay in bounds. He was concentrating. He was able to squeeze that football and then outran a defender. But what Holstein saw was when that safety moved.
Brungard with a completion. How about the quick feet of Max Tomczak? And he continues to go. They move the chains, and the Penguins will keep the football.
Let's go out. Let's continue to compete and get better.
The quarterback, Bo Brungard, had himself a solid first half, and he has another completion to Jawan Hall. Brungard is now 12 of 19. Well, after that disastrous start and a really poor first quarter, Youngstown State has acquitted itself pretty well. 3rd down and 7 for the Penguins. Brungard completes the pass. King out of the backfield has a first down and much more inside the 10-yard line. It's another sustained drive for the Penguins.
Good read by Brungard. He saw Chief Borders, number 14, coming on the blitz. That's where you go at the football. There's an open space where the blitz is coming from.
Brungard, play action, has a man. It's dropped. Ethan Wright, the intended receiver. Did he possess the football? And is that a fumble? It appears to be a fumble recovery by Pittsburgh.
Darrell will look and make sure he made a football move. Let's see if he possessed it. I don't know. I don't think he had it enough. You've got to take 2 steps. That is not a football. I don't think he possessed it long enough. This is going to be an interesting call by the officials.
So the fumble caused by Kyle Lewis The recovery by Rashad Battle.
I didn't think he squeezed it. I don't know if he possessed the ball.
Media timeout.
That's close.
Sure is. 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Holstein completes it to the tight end Bartholomew, and he is wrapped up immediately and dragged to the ground. After a loss of a yard on the play, Holstein bounces off a would-be tackler, scrambling for his life, and eventually sacked all the way back at the 5-yard line. A 17-yard loss.
Holstein, they had a stack formation with the receivers on the outside. He was waiting for his receiver to clear. He ran a flag route, but it took too much time for that play to develop, and pressure got to him. Those tackles tried their best to give him what he needed as far as the width of the pocket, but they were able to.
Coming up later this year, it's a Thursday night game that'll be carried on ESPN. Should be a great night here in the Steel City. Busted coverage and a wide open receiver. Trow with the touchdown from 44 yards out.
Routes, you get people jumping those short routes because that's all they've been throwing. So they're jumping that quick short route, and a great read by Brungard. He saw the safety jump up. You see the safety come flying up. Number 7, Javon McIntyre. And once Brungard read the safety, so much talent, and bring that with him.
And again, his dad, as Pitt keeps it on the ground up the middle, Daniel Carter. First time he's not busted one for a touchdown when they give him the football.
They're getting the numbers and doing what he came to do as far as upgrading this offense.
Carter with another big run on 2nd down. Martin with the tackle. Davis, who scored the winning touchdown against West Virginia last Saturday, is stood up and driven back. Preston Zandier.
And this allows them to develop depth at that position as well. And you said it, keeping Desmond Reed out of this ball game, get him healthy. You got the bye week next week. So that'll be 2 weeks where he's had an opportunity to heal. Well, I think they know they've got something special with this quarterback and with this football team.
Hand off to Ethan Wright. Gain of maybe 4. Jason Williams will play in the NFL, will probably move inside. But they've got him playing tackle here on 3rd and a mile. The Penguins get some of that back on the pass play to Ethan Wright. Although he had no game action for the Aztecs, and so when Cade Bell left Western Carolina to come here to Pitt, he said, "Sign me up." Pass complete to Lee, another one of those former WCU players. Williams motions into the backfield. Holstein goes to him again. He goes down after having picked up the 1st down. Poppy Williams with a 5-yard reception. And there are those 3 transfers. C.J. Lee, Sincere Lee. Holstein going to run for it. Near the 1st down marker again.
Coordinators leaving and taking other roles at other schools. They bring their luggage, and you see the luggage working out very well for this team.
And I would think in the interview process,
I'm going to bring 2 wide receivers and a running back that can take the top off the defense.
Daniel Carter straight up the middle. Well, Pittsburgh will have next week off before opening up ACC play at North Carolina on October the 5th. Well, he's the reigning Sean Alexander National Freshman of the Week, ACC Quarterback of the Week, and Freshman of the Week. Here goes Holstein again, making something happen with his feet. Inside the 30, inside the 20, inside the 10. With that size, finally dragged down from behind.
Talked about his size, 6'4", 230, but the way he sidesteps that defender, and then you see the speed up the field. He's trying to score. And quarterbacks that run for touchdowns. He is trying to get a touchdown on that play.
Going to try and run for a touchdown, and he's in. 2 yards on the score for Eli Holstein.
You see Holstein, he wants to go to the tight end, but the tight end is covered up, and he sees the edge, and he knows he can beat the defender to the pylon. Good decision.
Big run by King. Got to the 3rd level.
The first 2 snaps went left for Parker.
Nowhere to run for Watley. Francis Brewu, the freshman from Westerville, Ohio. Brungard gets rid of the football quickly. Tom Zach with another catch. His coaches just raved about his hands, his footwork. There's no question who the #1 receiver is for the Penguins this year. He was the #1 quarterback going into camp, but Holstein came out as the #1. Yarnell's first pass attempt is to Kanate Mumpfield. Pretty good chance for him to be the ACC Freshman of the Week one more time. Big hole for Daniel Carter. 16 yards as his big day run of the football continues.
You've got lightning with Desmond Reed, and now you've got thunder with Daniel Carter.
Yarnell with another pass completion to Mumpfield, who had been quiet through the first 3 quarters. Mumpfield caught 44 passes for over 500 yards a season ago. Yarnell nowhere to go with it, so he's going to run. Takes a shot at the 45-yard line and dropped by Preston Zandier, who has had a effective day.
That's all he's missing.
Yarnell takes a bump, stands tall in the pocket, and completes the pass to Mumpfield. Makes a man miss. Mumpfield falls forward to the 28-yard line. It's a 14-yard pickup.
They gave him an opportunity to step up because they were stout at the point of attack.
Fake the handoff to Wabuku over the middle. Another pass completion. Yarnell has looked good. C.J. Lee with another reception. That is just a quarterback factory. The list of quarterbacks out of his high school, remarkable. He completes that pass to Carter, and he's into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the day. First time on a reception.
Problems created for opponents down the line. Carter, he's run the ball effectively. Now he's catching the ball out of the backfield. He sneaks out get to the end zone and outrun defenders on the outside.
Up the middle for a gain of 5 on first down. Andrew Jacobs, the motion man, rolling that way. Pass is caught at about the 18-yard line, and it is Andrew Jacobs. He would go and bay hail and pick berries and play pickup basketball on the Brungard farm. There's an interception. It's a pick 6 for Tamarian Crumpling.
Come back to the football. You see right here, Blank goes to the outside. The receiver kind of sat there. You've got to go back and attack that football. It was underthrown, but you've got to help your quarterback on. Wasn't a part of their game plan as far as throwing the ball as often as they did early.
That play was blown up. A couple of defenders all over it.
And also Isaiah Neal, number 97, great swim move to get past the defender. The offensive lineman. I think this Pitt team is having a beautiful, beautiful homecoming right now.
They sure are. No need for cardiac kids today. Wabuku. And then coming back from double figures in the 4th quarter again to beat West Virginia. In fact, it was in the final 3 minutes that they scored those 2 touchdowns to win it. There will be no drama. And we asked Pat Narduzzi yesterday. Yarnell completes another pass, this time to Zion Fowlerell, a redshirt freshman from Jersey City, New Jersey. The streets of Youngstown, Ohio. But they are unique. Yarnell's pass, a little shy of the first down. Room to run on the outside for Wabuku. In a foot race, he wins it. 57 yards for the redshirt sophomore from Austin, Texas.
Watch the jump cut. Gets to the outside and then his speed to burn. If we even, I'm leaving. And he gets to the outside and he outruns all of the Youngstown State defenders. And watch he does the Karate Kid at the end, just for show. Yes.
Shannon gives it to Gilbert, who has stood up after a gain of 4.
Well, it seems that they've got it all wrong with the preseason picks for the ACC. They picked Florida State to finish #1.
Yeah, that hasn't worked out.
It hadn't worked out well at all. They picked Virginia to finish, I think, 16th.
Number 91 getting an opportunity, a sophomore from Lakewood, Ohio. And that will do it. Doug Phillips' team takes one on the chin today and drops to 1-3.